Hi there, good afternoon. Actually, I think it is about noon. Today is another beautiful, beautiful day in the Greek islands. A bit of cloud there, but otherwise perfectly warm, little breeze. Got the sea here. I will jump in it sometime fairly soon, either here or quite possibly somewhere else, go to a beach. So yesterday evening, if you happen to see the last video and watch till the end, then I was driving from the other side of the island of Ikaria here, ended up on the coast road, which is up there. And as I was driving along, I saw something that looked very interesting. So this morning, I checked out of my hotel room and put all my stuff into my rental car and decided to drive just a few miles down here from the capital city of Ayers, Kyriakos, and investigate, try to get closer to the interesting thing that I saw. I am now a lot closer after hiking down a road and jumping along rocks there to get to here. All right, let's go check it out. There, you're starting to get a little glimpse of it. What the heck is this thing, man? This is something crazy. Especially where it's located. I cannot tell. I'm building the suspense here a little bit. Not showing it entirely. What era is that? Is that... Maybe that is more modern. Okay. Look at this thing. It is man-made at an angle. Obviously, the ground shifted. There was an earthquake. Who knows what kind of landslide area here. But is that within the past 100 years or 1,500 years old or what? Let's get a closer look. And what in the world is it? There is a big like hole in it, like it's maybe a gate or a massive wall. I hadn't read anything about this. Yeah, it's cracked. Unbelievable, just like sitting here mysteriously in the bushes with no trail to get here or anything. I don't know if it is a known, I mean obviously people must know about it, but if it is like something that is on the tourist list of things to see. This thing was not exactly easy to get to. So that totally looks like an archway entrance that is cracked. The question is how to get a better look, because it is not easy to get there. I'm going to do a jump here. Okay, then I've got this big old bush in the way. Whoa! What is this thing? Why is it here? It's like it just plopped here from another dimension or something. What is this thing doing here? Let's try to get maybe up and around like that. See what more there is of it. Maybe even I can get on top of it. This thing obviously is not, you know, the past 50 years, but I don't know. I cannot tell looking at the construction what kind of era this is from. So I guess probably like boat tours maybe stop here and point it out. So there must be something known about the history. Maybe I can find something online later, but even that might be tough. All right, let's try to get up and around here, get a look at it from another angle. So I was just searching on my phone and I couldn't find any specific information on this particular historical monument, whatever it is. However, I found a page talking about many of the other ancient sites on the island. The history here goes back just thousands and thousands of years, and there's all kinds of remnants of that with various monuments and buildings and castles and whatnot. But we can get a much closer look and quite possibly date this thing, or at least figure out whether it is super old or just kind of old, because there we have some goats, or maybe a bear or a dragon, or who knows, but more likely goats. So we have a metal gate there, and this clearly must be an aqueduct. But why here? How does it work? So there's this channel, and then there is a hole, cylindrical hole I can see there. Now, obviously you want to be careful here, but this thing is probably not going to keel over the rest of the way just because I'm on it, but I'm certainly not going to get up there, even though I'm very, very tempted to do so. But also, I don't want to be responsible for knocking any of these rocks off of this thing and helping to, further destroy it. But there is like, a hole, a well kind of there going down. So what exactly is this thing? How does it work? I'm going to take a wild guess that it's 19th century. We got this, rusted metal gate. It is obviously, old, but it is not looking like it is thousands of years old. Now there is what looks like maybe a continuation of the wall, and also a little church up there. It looks like maybe I can get back up to the road that way a lot easier than the way that I came, which was jumping along the rocks down there and then kind of scrambling up a landslide, and then there's actually like a road, a mysterious road that doesn't go to anything over there. There's some kind of construction going on there, a square building right in the sea you can see there. So what's going on? Here's a metal bar right there. Obviously that is meant to block out, filter out something, I would presume, if there's liquid flowing through here, and then it's gonna stop the rocks. So, mining operation, or is it how to get something up onto the island, like a ship would dock there? Although it doesn't look like a great place for a ship to dock, at least not now. Maybe it was deeper 150 years ago or whatever. Or is it about getting something down from the middle of the island? I'm stumped, so if anyone has any ideas, let me know. But this is something wild and unexpected, just sitting here pretty much by itself. Okay, well, let's try to get up there this way, skip the rock hopping, see if there's a way through here, and then get a closer look at that other wall. And so it then just disappears into the bushes. Obviously there must be more underneath there, but such a massive structure, and then it just dwindles and vanishes. So this is looking a lot trickier to get through than the way that I got here, even though it's a lot shorter. Ay, 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 ay. So that is the road right there. But this is totally impenetrable. Oh man. Am I gonna have to turn around and go all the way back? We shall see. I'll try another way here. Oh geez. Okay, maybe I can get through. Yeah, this is possible. Hopefully without getting totally scratched up. There's whatever this is, like blackberry brambles. Almost there. Oh. All right. I am definitely ready for a swim now. Okay, made it. My car is parked right down here, and here we have more rock wall. But there's this little known scientific rule, which is that water flows downhill. You don't get that kind of information just anywhere. So if that is part of the same wall, which it must be, it looks exactly the same kind of construction, then obviously it's about transporting something from there going down. Unless there could have been some kind of conveyor belt bringing it up there, but I do not know what's going on here. That even has electrical wires sticking out. Oh, was that added later? Just mystified, so curious to know what the heck this thing is. And there's the car. There must be more of the wall in there, or it was taken down. The rocks used for something else. Look at those crazy landscapes. Incredible Greece. All right, so this way is Seychelles Beach, which looks absolutely spectacular. The problem is it's about a 40-minute drive that way on a very winding road and then a hike down, which sounds awesome. But I have a flight today at 5 p.m. and it is now, I don't know, maybe 12:30 or something. And I don't really feel like both the winding drive, you know, hour and a half drive, and then I have to get to the airport, which is only 20 minutes from here. But I'm thinking to not push it, even though I would love to see that beach, and instead have a more relaxing afternoon and find some other beaches. So if you come to Ikaria, then Seychelles is supposed to be one of the most beautiful beaches on the island. But we'll head that way instead, back through Ayers, the capital. There are definitely beaches that way. We'll see how nice they are. So here's the car, 40 euros per day. And this is where I walked down. And then the road just kind of ends, and then there's like a landslide that you have to go down to get to the rocks on the beach, and then you hike along the rocks there to get over to the art. All right, let's get in the car, see more of incredible and historical Ikaria. And coming into Ayers, where I arrived by ferry 3 days ago and stayed here in the town and explored the island. But I am definitely feeling like this island deserved a few more days. A lot more to see. It will be on my list to come back to another time for sure and find some more of the historical sites. A very nice plaza up there with restaurants. My hotel, Castro Hotel, a little expensive, 70 bucks a night, right up on the hill up there, but it had 2 double beds and a great view. So I didn't make it far down the road before I had to stop for another monument of Greek history. In this case, not so ancient. But there's something a bit older on the other side of the road. Over here, big old container for dumping something, rock, sand, whatever. Maybe part of construction projects on the island or something like that. All right, it is definitely time to get to a beach. Getting some amazing views, looking out across the Aegean Sea at other Greek islands. Forni, perhaps there, and Samos, probably the bigger mountain, and then the Turkish mainland off in the distance. It's just a 15-minute drive from Ayers, Kirikos to the airport, and there are beaches right near the airport. Haven't been there yet, so let's go check them out. So a bit of a rough road there, and then a hike to get down to Nidia Beach. I guess you could still drive down this, but I thought that I would not take a chance. Let's see if this beach is worth the journey getting down there. And here we go. It is definitely looking very, very worth it. Oh yeah. Nice one. This is a real paradise beach. Not perfect, it is kind of pebbly, but small pebbles at least, and also sand. So it will be perfectly comfortable to lay on and walk on and get into that water. Heck yeah. Let's check it out. It looks super nice and clear. This beach is pretty darn close to perfect. I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't make it to the Seychelles beach, which is probably prettier. It is also more popular, I think. I'm sure it's absolutely worth a visit, but next time. And this is Karame Beach. There's my car right there. So a lot easier to get to, but not nearly as nice. Big rocks, lots of plant material. And look at this nice long beach. It keeps going and going. This is Faros Beach. So almost at the northeastern tip of the island, and the airport is right over there. So I guess the planes must either come in here or take off there or something, because it is going like that way up there. Man, that is an ultimate one as well. So I guess Faros is both the beach and this sort of village here. So there is the end of the runway. Here is a map of the tip of the island. We are around here, the runway. And there is so much more to see on this island. I am definitely kind of regretting taking off today. So, Faros Beach, and I will walk over there and show that closer. the village of Faros, Iero Beach, Drakano Tower, that looks epic. Ikaria, never even heard of that, some hot springs, a church, Italian fortress, Dionysos Cave, Propezzolopi, it's like a stone pillar, it must be one of the ancient sites, Almerida, Nudist Beach, Ayers Georgios Beach, more beaches. So a bus station, but apparently the buses, if they even run on any schedule, you can't really figure it out, because my friend Ria was trying to figure it out the first day and even asking around couldn't find out when the buses were going. So renting a car is definitely the way to go. And this is a really cute area, Faros. Great news, the Drakano Tower is only a mile away, a 30-minute walk or a 7-minute drive. Also, the nudist beach is very close. So let's take a look at Faros Beach and then see what more we can manage to see in the next hour and a half or so before I have to get to the airport. This is really amazing. I guess the nudist beach is maybe around the corner. Ikaria has definitely jumped up on my list of favorite Greek islands. This is a nice one. Really nice beaches and so much more to see. So, I have limited time here and I am very, very intrigued to see this Drakano Tower. So I'm going to head there next. So the Italian fortress is that way, but Drakano Tower is this way, so those are two different things. And look at that view, just 600 meters, unbelievable. And boom, there it is. Looking dramatic. And an intense road to get there. It would be a nice hike, but just didn't have the time. Oh man. So footpath to Iero Faros. I believe that is two different places. Iero Beach is over there, and it is near Dionysus Cave. I think I will check that out next. And then Faros is the other beach that I was at. So I guess this would be the hiking trail. Get over there. It is getting windy. And check out this thing. That thing looks like it's sort of barely staying together. It's all cracked down the middle. So it is free. Man, oh man. Well, it's strong enough to withstand these winds all day long, so it is obviously pretty sturdy. Those are some big rocks. Whoa, you can go inside. All right, all right. Oh man, this is unreal. And it looks like we've got some information here. Excellent. Buildings inside the fortified area. A small temple. Marble threshold of the temple was approached by a staircase of 3 steps. An altar with a square ground plan. 2-room building. A single-room building to the east of the altar. To the left of the entrance was a stone bench. It contained dedications, vessels used in religious rituals for libations. The building was used to house dedications down to the 1st century BC. According to an inscribed crater found inside it, the stone benches were probably intended to receive offerings to the deity, while the sacred fire was probably kept burning in the hearths. According to an inscription engraved in marble dating from the 4th century BC, the deities worshipped in the sanctuary were the Aletheia, the patron goddesses of childbirth. Other finds suggest that the area first acquired a sacred character in the 5th century BC. Marble pedestal found in building will have supported the cult statue. Unbelievable. Never heard of this until a few minutes ago. So it is a religious site. What a scene. Man, oh man. Ikaria has become one of my favorites. Intense day. A simple construction, and yet it just evokes history, like dripping. Just incredible. For how many centuries or millennia was this in use by people? Clearly a watchtower, you know? A spot to shoot through. And there is so much more to see on this island, and I have only an hour left, and I'm getting hungry, so time to prioritize. Let's keep going. This is Iero Beach. Some people camped there. Nice little bay. somewhere over here, Dionysus Cave. Okay, there's a cave over there. Here, Cave of Dionysus. And footpaths to Drakano. And so this would be the hike over to Drakano Tower. That would be such a great hike. That is looking like a really interesting cave there. Maybe kind of a sea cave.